You said back in 92 or 91. All right. If I wasn't playing football, I'd have my own business. I'm real business smart. For example, I'm about to open my own restaurant. I went to LSU and I was real fascinated with the Cajun heritage. Now I love Cajun food and I figured that I would bring it to Kansas City and it would do really well. My favorite is alligator sausage and crayfish. I'm the kind of guy who likes to do things differently. I don't like to do things that other people think I'm going to do. What was that all about?
Man, that was a young kid that didn't do his homework and thought that he could conquer the world. Thought he was smart. Instead of doing his what's the word I'm looking due diligence.
Okay.
Doing your homework, getting the right people around you to even attempt to pull something like that off. I was too arrogant and too cocky, and that's what I tried to do. And I had a roommate at LSU that walked on to LSU, made the team, and his family owned like three the most famous Cajun restaurants at that time in Louisiana. They're called Mulots, and it's my roommate. So I know he know what to do because he's in the family business.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, I went and we gonna do this after I get drafted. We gonna bring this culture to whatever city we in. It's gonna be a hit. And that's what I did. And it was a hit for a minute until I went to training camp. And I come back, before I left, you couldn't even get into my restaurant because, the city went crazy and it's Cajun food and, andouille sausages and the gumbo and the flavor. And I spent, we spent a lot of money to bring that whole, that lifestyle, which Cajun cuisine, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
And we brought the whole thing. It was authentic, the whole nine. I just had my roommate who wasn't ready for that success, man. I come back from training camp, he was snorting cocaine and he's a white dude, and he ended up started dating this black chick, and I knew it was over with then. He was just, I couldn't talk to him, and we ended up getting into a physical fight, man. I ended up losing $400, almost $500,000.
Jeez.
In that venture.
How long did that restaurant last?
About 6 months. Grand
6 months.
Grand opening, grand closing, bro.
Wow.
Yeah. And that killed me. It hurt me. It really did. And he just didn't leave. I mean, I physically had to put hands on him, but he ended up catching a flight that same day or the next day. His mama brought him back to Louisiana. Now I'm playing football. This is my first year, my second year in the league. And now I got a restaurant, and the rent was I think $20,000, $30,000 a month.
God.
And then my dumb ass, excuse my language, end up putting some money in escrow saying if I'm not here 2 years later, you can take that $100,000. And when I said I was closing it, man, the next day the dude took the $100,000 out.
Wow.
On top of, I'm saying it was like $500,000 that I lost on that, man. And that set me back a long way, bro. Instead of me concentrating on my football career and in this company right here, which is to play football, I'm thinking that I could, run a restaurant business. I should have sold hot dogs or some shit like that, bro. Something that barbecue.
So you went in thinking that your buddy's experience and success with his family's restaurant, you could just bring that to Kansas City and it'll just pick up where he has in Louisiana, but didn't turn out that way because
he wasn't his mother or
he
his
wasn't
father.
his mother.
He wasn't his mom or his father, just got caught up, bro. It's one of the life lessons that I learned, and I learned that quick, man, and just pissed off $500,000 just that fast, bro. And when I tell you that set me back, shit, but my second year, bro, I didn't have no money. I was almost broke, man, at that time, if you think about it. Because I was only my first year and my second. I mean, I got $1 million, $2 million signing bonus, $1 million signing bonus. And you don't get that all up front. They prorate it, and, you get it down to further down the line and taxes. And so,
so you losing, $500,000.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That's a big chunk of
real bad.
What you got. You got me to put this card somewhere where you'll never see it
when
again.
I saw that, when you pulled it out, I almost started crying. Yeah.